Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Club UK. I am your host Faiz and I am here to review Kung Fu Panda 4. Just before we continue with the review, I'm going to quickly go through the synopsis, and I will say that this does contain spoilers, so if you haven't already seen the film, I would suggest that you pause this, go back to the film, come back to this video and let me know your thoughts on it. Paul must train a new warrior when he's chosen to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. However, when a powerful shape-shifting sorcerer sets her eyes on his Staff of Wisdom, he suddenly realizes he's going to need some help. He teams up with a quick-witted Koas Fox. Poe soon discovers that heroes can be found in the most unexpected places. So, in regards to the plot, I felt like this plot was simple and it was well read. You know, if you're someone like me who has potentially watched Kung Fu Panda in the past, or let's say you're a kid who's going to watch Kung Fu Panda for the first time, I feel like this is a film that, you know, is good, it's solid. It's like I said, it's easy to understand. It's written well by the directors. I didn't find any issues, you know, especially when it comes to like these animated adventure films. I don't really think you can go wrong with the script. Like if you do, then that's a problem. But with this kind of movie, it hits the nail right on the spot. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, I think her name is Aquafina. I can't say her name, I might be butchering that completely, but please let me know again in the comments how to pronounce her name, because I don't want to be disrespectful to a lady that's worked so hard. I was hearing a lot of people, you know, in reviews, comments, talking about they don't know how she got this role again, because she's been in a lot of previous animated films. But honestly, after watching Kung Fu Panda 4, and bear in mind, I haven't watched Kung Fu Panda since 2008. That is a very long time. We're in 2024 now, so I personally feel like she did an amazing job. I actually very much liked her character in this film. I felt like she was a great compliment to Poe, which was played by Jack Black. But one thing that definitely caught my eye was the relationship between Zen and Poe. More or less, I would say the two main characters in this movie. Obviously, the chameleon is another main character, which we'll get onto in a minute. But right now, let's talk. I just want to briefly touch on the relationship between Poe and Zen. You know, at the start of the film, they didn't have the best relationship. Obviously, she was trying to steal his Staff of Wisdom. He was not having it. Obviously, Poe being Poe, he's like, I'm gonna fight you. You're not getting this. And obviously, they went about it. You know, it was a good battle, great scene. But ultimately, Zen lost, which was, I was thinking, yeah, okay, that's supposed to happen. With that being said, Poe and Zen, obviously, like I said, their relationship didn't start off great, but when Poe realized that he needed Zen, if he was really gonna find this sorcerer that's been shape-shifting into so many different things, so it's hard to kind of find her, locate her, you know, he was gonna need her help. And you know what they say, man, sometimes help comes in the most unlikeliest of places, and boy, she really did do her part. On Poe and Zen's journey to find the sorcerer, they actually built their relationship, you know. Obviously, you know, they're both polar opposites of each other. You know, Poe is very much good guy. You know, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to steal, I don't want to do nothing. He just wants to be seen as a good person around, very soft as well. And Zen, she's more, you know, she's sneaky. You know, she will steal something here and there. When you watch the film, you will see there's so many scenes of her trying to steal, and Poe's telling her, no, you don't steal, all this stuff there, trying to keep her in check. And I found that quite hilarious. Now, going on to the cinematography, as it was an animated film, I wouldn't say there's anything that blew me away. But what I will say is that they had a lot of very good action scenes. I don't feel like you can go wrong with action scenes in animation films. One thing that stood out to me, there was two surprises that stood out to me. Actually, no, tell a lie. I would say three. In terms of the cast that was on this movie. Viola Davis was on this movie. I didn't even know Viola Davis was there. Like, the voice sounded familiar when she was playing the chameleon, but I said, no, is that really her? And then when I did my research, I said, wow, it was her. So it was her that played this. She did a fantastic job. She made me kind of chuckle a little bit in the film with some of the lines that she was saying. She did a great job. Mr. Beast was in this film as well. YouTube extraordinaire. And Steph Rogen was in this film. You know, there's a lot of names. There was like those four names that I just mentioned. I did not really think they were in this film. I was thinking they might be maybe like a, I don't know, B-list actor, C-list actor, but these are some quality people that they got on board here. This is a family-friendly film, which I feel like a lot of people can get on board with. If you're a young child and you haven't heard about Kung Fu Panda, I feel like this is the perfect way to kind of enter yourself into this kind of series. If you're an adult like me and you've seen Kung Fu Panda before in the past, I feel like it's still a good film to watch. And it's one of those films that could potentially make you go back and watch 3 and 2 just so you can get a bit more context on it. I mean, I wish I had more context on it, but I've only seen 1. My final Movie Club UK rating is 7.5 out of 10. I mean, maybe if I was a little bit younger, if I was maybe like 11, 14, around that age, then this film would definitely get a lot higher. But I feel like with these kind of films, you can't watch it you can't watch it from an adult point of view. I feel like as if you're just missing out on too much, But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys' opinions are on this film. Put your ratings and everything in the comments below. This has been your boy Fizz, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back with you on the next one. Peace.